Hello, good morning. Well, it looks like it might be a sunny day. Definitely the weather down here is a different kind of setup than that of in La Union. Maybe because the mountains are closer to the regions where I was living, or should I say where I am living. And it's important that we remember that many of you guys watched a British expat in the Philippines, and I do appreciate the support that's been given. But it seems that more and more of you are coming over to Grumpy Brit in the Philippines, and therefore I again thank you for doing so. But also I must be aware that my main channel is a British expat in the Philippines, and it still remains that. So I would ask that you continue to support both the channels. Of course, we always get flack from no matter where we are, from idiot bloggers who've got nothing better to do than make stupid videos about me or my appearance or otherwise. But once again, there comes out of the woodwork. Do you remember that Fred Flintstone lookalike who always talks up like this? Well, he's back again. Calls himself something else, I don't know. He's managed to resurrect his old channel from maybe, I don't know, 3 years ago. So he's circumvented the idea that he's no longer allowed on YouTube, and he's managed to try and reinvent himself, breaking, of course, the YouTube code, and that is that once they delete you, you aren't allowed back on their platform. But of course, smart guy, he's claiming, I can't help it, I can't help it, but he's claiming that he has $8,500 a month to live on his five-star hotel with a different lady every night. What kind of ladies does he have? I don't know. Pretty odd kind of a guy. If he's got $8,500 a month to live on, I would have thought America is his best place to stay. Why he has to come and annoy the hell out of other bloggers here who are just simply trying to have a hobby that is helpful, that they enjoy, and others enjoy watching. But nevertheless, this guy manages to find his way into our lives. And sadly, by talking about him, we bring more notoriety to the guy. And yes, many of you will have reported him, and hopefully he'll be off the channels again, because the idea that you can be deleted and then go back on in a different name doesn't excuse him from that liability on YouTube. So with his $8,500, you realise, guys, that that's nearly 500,000 pesos a month. And if you have 500,000 pesos a month, I suppose you can buy yourself any kind of happiness, or what he believes to be happiness. And strangely enough, he actually had about 54 views. So I wouldn't be holding his breath. And the other thing is, unless he's just doing it to feed his ego, why on earth would he be wasting his time doing video channels when he's got that kind of money? Surely he would be happier with all his different girlfriends than being bothered with doing reviews on everybody's channel. Today it's grumpy Brit in the Philippines, the nasty, evil man I am, living in a squat with no future, destitute. What does he really know? If only he knew. The point is, he knows nothing. He's just a shit stirrer from America. And sadly, he doesn't do very much good to the concept that here in the Philippines, it's not a good image to be an American behaving that way. Some of you might think it's funny, but that's American sense of humour. It's not the general census around the world. You know, Mary Tyler Moore is more his line of humour, or he thinks it is. It's funny, you know, I had to show somebody yesterday who he thinks he is, or who other people think he is. And I went to the cartoon, the Flintstones. And yes, it does look a bit like Fred Flintstone, but more so if you go and have a look at the Flintstones movie. My goodness, he could be cast as a stand-in for that movie. And at least he does put gel on his hair to keep it from blowing around. Is it his hair? Or maybe it's a wig. Who knows? But the thing is, the water's high today. Must be coming down from the mountain behind. This is a irrigation channel that spreads all over this area, coming apparently from the mountains behind us. So it's always interesting to find out different aspects of Philippine farming, agriculture, and therefore I'm passing that on to you. But again, I hope that you don't take it to heart. I'm not some evil, what do you call me? Evil, nasty Brit. Well, yes. What's he going to say when I get my teeth done? That I look like Boris Karloff still? That's fine. I'm on to that. So let's give him a good hurrah as we say final farewell to what was the sick grandpa in the Philippines. Up to his old tricks. You have a great day. Thumbs up. And just remember, nothing is what you really think it is. Bye now.